From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, it was a gorgeous day today. Hopefully you had a chance to get outside, soak it up. Low humidity. Highs were in the 70s, or highs were in the 80s rather in the metro. There were some 70s for highs in the northeast. We're now at 73 degrees here in Oklahoma City. Humidity is on the low side. It's felt great. Winds have been light, currently in the 60s in the northeast, upper 70s, low 80s still in far southwestern Oklahoma. And as thunderstorms approach this area, there's still the risk for severe weather into the overnight hours. It's a low risk. These storms have been producing winds 60, 65, close to 70, and some nickel and dime size hail. The storms are not severe. Further to the north, it's kind of a broken line moving through our panhandle and back down into Texas. But Guyman all the way back to Boise City getting very beneficial rainfall. Here are the rowdiest storms. They are down further to the south, approaching southwestern Oklahoma, and along this line again, winds 65 to 70 and some hail, nickel dimes, and that is pushing towards southwestern Oklahoma. Now there's a chance these storms still kick up their heels and pulse up through the next several hours. That's why we'll be tracking them through Hollis at about 11:15, Mangum around midnight, and over to Lawton by about 12:45 or 1 o'clock. Rain chances in the metro, they go up well after midnight. Looks to be closer to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And again, not everyone in the metro seeing rain. That's why chances are not 100%. This is a broken line, so there'll be areas that pick up some heavy rain, areas that just see showers, and some areas that stay dry. The severe risk will go until about 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's for up to quarter-size hail. That would be in some of the strongest storms, and 65-mile-per-hour winds with pockets of heavy rain. Those storms will start in the west, spread up towards the north, and it's generally about a 60% chance for any one particular area, with the exception of folks further to the south. The hail threat, I think, up to quarters. Be surprised if we have many of those reports, but up to quarters for the zone in yellow. And then as the storms approach central Oklahoma, maybe some pea to dime size hail will be possible. And again, that's going to be between about 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning. As far as damaging winds, there's still the chance as the storms move in, we get some 60, maybe 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and those really do start to back off heading into central Oklahoma overnight and early in the morning. Lows tonight will be in the low 60s, and then we're always watching for our next system. So where do we go after tonight? We heat it up. Tomorrow, approaching record highs. There'll be some triple digits in the southwest. May have a few thunderstorms fire on the dry line in western Oklahoma. Wednesday, still very hot. Thursday, still very hot, near record highs. And then Friday, a very strong front arrives, one of the strongest cold fronts we've had in a while, and that will knock our highs into the 70s for portions of your weekend, below average until next week, early next week, with some rain chances creeping back in. And as long as we get the cold front and the cooler temps, that really limits the big time May severe threats. Now tomorrow we'll have some 90s, close to 100 in Altus. The record high tomorrow in Oklahoma City, most likely safe, but we're closer to that than average. We'll have a chance for a few isolated thunderstorms in western Oklahoma tomorrow afternoon. We'll be watching that. Trackers will be out, and if a storm can form and move into this zone, could produce up to golf ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Wednesday, mid-90s, low 100s. Again, records in jeopardy, and there'll be a chance for isolated thunderstorms in the southwest as well as the far northern portions of the state into the evening hours. Storms will kind of come in off the high plains, and then they will start to dissipate and weaken. So that's where we're headed the next few days. Heading into tomorrow, check out your Tuesday. We've got temperatures into the low 90s, partly cloudy skies, may have a few showers in the morning, and then we'll watch the rain chances taper off. We'll watch the chance for storms out west, and guys, we'll go from the 90s to the 70s. Look at the lows, low 50s for the weekend.
That's a nice weekend right there. I know Carl's there watching Wednesday because that's when he's supposed to be in Tulsa.
Yep.
Hydrate
on Wednesday, on Thursday as well.
Light colored, loose fitting clothing. You know the drill.
I do know the drill.